Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Three Bands coming at you. I've got a really neat pair of shoes that I wanted to show you. When I was looking around the market in Japan, I saw these pop up and I really just thought that they had some graffiti on there, you know. But lo and behold, when I started looking at them even more, I was like, you know, those look to be hand-drawn or custom. And I'm not too big of a fan of custom shoes, but boy, do I gravitate to anything with the story. And the more I looked into it, I saw that it was by Felipe Smith. Felipe Smith is an American artist who did the Japanese-style manga artwork, which is kind of like the Japanese cartoon type style, which is kind of an adult themed. But he was one of the few that's actually featured in Japan, and he, from 2000, and I believe it was 2006 to 2007, somewhere in there, 2005 to 2007, he was able to have a couple of books illustrated. Now, he's still doing the same kind of work, but this is some of his debut stuff. Now, to celebrate that, now MBQ, and I'll just show you, MBQ is the name of the fast food joint that this guy Mario works at. Now, Mario works, and it's out of LA, and it has hip hop in it. It has Adidas, of course, in it. He wears Adidas pretty much every single day, which is a nice theme, and which is why these sneakers even exist. But with that being said, he customized some sneakers, and these are some one-offs that he did. And as I show them to you, you're going to see that he actually illustrated each one of these shoes, and he signed them, and he even signed each one of these little bitty cards that has some of the characters on there. Just an intensely special pair of shoes, and what a great story to do something like this and give it back to the fans. So I'm just going to grab one of these shoes and just kind of start showing you just how cool and how special these are. So I'm just going to put them up here and let the camera grab them. Here we go. Here we go. And you can just kind of see where he wrote that on there. You see Mario at the top, MBQ, and I'll just kind of slowly turn them around. Felipe 2006, recognize, and you can kind of get a glimpse of that card as well in there. Just insane how he did this shoe, right? Look at the characters on there. You know, I'm not necessarily a huge fan of customized shoes, especially when they're painted. I do have a few. I gravitate to anything with the story, right? So I've got these Lucien Smiths that were a drip painting. I've got the Complex Land sneakers sitting behind me that were done by Mosh. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. And then, of course, if you think about Run DMC and Daryl does comics. He even released his own comic book serials in kind of not the same theme, but definitely in that cartoonish kind of hip hop theme where he's wearing Adidas throughout the whole thing. So it's just an insane way of communicating another form of art, and it's one that I am a big fan of. So when I saw these shoes and I read the story, I was like, dude, I'm all in. Let me let the camera grab these two. There we go. And I'm gonna put it around this side. You can see Felipe Smith, and this is where he was at the event, and he was actually doing these shoes, and he put these one of a kind on there. Just kind of go around this way on this shoe as well. Now I'm going to pop up on the screen a couple pictures of him and a couple pictures of the first issue of the comic books as well, just for good measure. Again, just wanted to take, this isn't going to be a long review. This is just going to be something dope. The shirt I've got on, by the way, Poets Huff, got a really awesome pair of shoes. You got to stay tuned. Along with this pair of shoes, got some other really special stories that I'm going to like to share with you in the future. But for now, this is going to be this pair of shoes. This is an amazing story. It's an amazing pair of sneaker history, and it's something that has a story that I think we all can gravitate to. Again, this is Three Bands. Collect what you love, and I'm out. Peace.
You gotta get into the groove.